So Rosianna has posted her annual ladies YouTube survey again for 2013, and I thought it appropriate since I did it last year and it's an important issue to me that I answer the questions again this year. So we're gonna do the ladies survey, here we go. Yes, in a word, yes, absolutely. I think the internet in general is a harder space for women, kind of like a lot of the rest of the world. And I think acknowledging that is a huge deal when it comes to finding ways to change that. I don't think ignoring it is going to make it go away. I think some people believe that by pointing out the struggles of women, we're either going to make them worse or we are therefore ignoring the struggles of men. And I don't think that that's true. I think we can all agree that men and women have different sorts of struggles when it comes to the internet, but I do feel like women have some struggles that are a lot more harmful. And let me give you an example. When I watched the Becoming YouTube panel, one of the topics that was brought up was the creators not getting credit for the time and effort that they put into their work. They felt that they weren't getting credit. Both the men and the women on the panel felt this way. The difference was that the men agreed that it was frustrating that they could put pretty much anything up on their channel and it was probably going to be universally loved and shared and watched, no matter how long they spent on that video and how much art and time and creativity went into it. So yeah, their video wasn't going to be taken seriously, but they were just going to be loved no matter what. On the other hand, what I find from women is that their content is not taken seriously because they have to worry about being hated before their content is even seen or absorbed. I feel like the internet is much more likely to judge a woman in this little box on how she looks and just on the fact that she is a woman and she's speaking her mind, much more so than they would judge a man negatively for the same reasons. All content creators need to struggle with this whole idea of their content being taken seriously, but you can see some of the differences when it comes to men and women and this problem. There have been a lot of great things that I've read and seen on the internet this year about women. The most recent one I read yesterday was great. It was in the Daily Dot. I will leave a link to it in the description below. I think having a supported network of women online can really only be a positive thing, or at least it's only been a positive thing for me. You guys know that I'm a part of Wonderly, which is a pretty prominent female-centered network that we see on YouTube, and it's only been a positive experience for me. It's helped me discover more female content creators that are out there. Particularly for me, it's helped me connect with other female content creators because I feel like a lot of people always say it's easier to make friends on the internet than it is in real life, but for me, that's kind of the opposite. I have trouble connecting with people online, and Wonderly has really helped me do that. So yes, I do think that women benefit from networks of creators like this that can really get together and connect and support each other. Supporting fellow female content creators is huge to me. One of the issues that I feel really strongly about is the lack of female solidarity that I find on the internet. It's much more cutthroat between females and females insulting each other a lot of the time, especially on YouTube. One of the only places that I've found kind of female solidarity and a really strong female community is on Tumblr, and that's maybe why I love Tumblr so much. In my YouTube experience, the hate comments that I've gotten personally because I am a female really haven't come from men. I have gotten a lot more hate comments coming from other females, and that's really saddening and frustrating to me. I still get a lot of backlash because on one of my videos I mentioned that I almost exclusively watch women on YouTube, and the key word there is almost. I do watch some men, and it's not that I am only looking for female content creators, it's that I identify with their content a lot more than a lot of male creators that I come across, and that's what makes me subscribe. However, when I mention this in a video and I kind of mention that I don't watch people like Dan and Phil or Finn and Jack and Finn, people like that, I had a huge backlash. I had people calling me sexist, which in and of itself is kind of problematic to call a female sexist towards men in that way, but anyway, people calling me sexist, people really judging me. Instead of saying, you know, that's great, Sarah, you're using YouTube to find other people like you and a community of females that's really strong and together. People didn't back me up that way. They more attacked me for not watching their favorite male YouTubers who, by the way, are already getting plenty of views without my views. I have nothing against them. I don't go on their videos and post hate comments on male YouTubers' videos. By far, I definitely don't do that. So I didn't understand why people were attacking me for not watching them. Remember guys, there's no wrong way to do the YouTube, unless you're a troll. But anyway, to answer this question, how am I supporting other females? That kind of answers it. I do watch a lot of female content creators. Also, whenever I come across something that I really connect with and feel strongly about, I try to share it anywhere I can, especially on my Tumblr, because I have a decent amount of people that follow my Tumblr. And if I can help something get reblogged a lot of times so more people will see it, I am very happy about that. So that's what I've tried to do, and I hope that it's helped some people. Picking 5 favorite internet females is extremely hard for me, but I picked 5 that I absolutely adore, and I know that you guys probably know most of them. One of them would be Haley G. Hoover, who I've watched forever. I really feel like she's come into her own recently, and I am enjoying her videos more and more, and she's coming off as such a strong, independent female, and I just love everything that she does on the internet, so I would have to say her. Also, Cheska Lee, or Francesca, I adore her videos as well, and what I really like is that she brings up topics that are very touchy, especially for women to talk about on YouTube, and she makes her arguments so well in ways that I never could, and I really admire her for that. One of my all-time favorites for years and years has been Florida Force. I always watch every single one of her vlogs and every single one of her videos, so I had to put her in here. No, she's not a political type female YouTuber, but she's someone that I really like to watch, and I really like her personality, and I really think she does YouTube well, and I love watching her videos, so I always recommend Fleur. Of course, Daily Grace. Yes, and I have to admit I don't watch all of her videos anymore, but I just respect her so much for her dedication to what she does. She is probably one of the most busy people on the planet because of all the projects that she's in, and yet she manages somehow to never really speak badly about anyone in any of her videos. She doesn't slut shame. She doesn't go with some of the lowbrow humor that would be easy for her to go to on some of her videos. She manages to be extremely funny while still being a real advocate for equality and an advocate for women, I think. Last but not least, another funny girl would be Amanda Sings, or Colleen Bollinger. I love her. I mean, I pee my pants laughing every single time I watch one of her videos. And again, Colleen is a real advocate for equality, for gay rights, as well as women's rights, I think, without being outright about it. But if you watch her videos, you can really see that theme across all of them, and I really like that. Now, I know that YouTube has gotten rid of video responses, so I can't ask you guys to leave me a video response or Rosianna a video response to this. Please feel free to film this video and tag it with the ladies survey tag or women on YouTube, or just leave your responses to these questions in the comments below. I'm really interested to see what you guys think. Women are technically more than half of the population, so I think that issues that affect us are issues that are worth talking about. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.